check for sound. I'm setting the sound. 1 2 1 2. Hello everyone. We are here another week.
Hopefully everyone can hear us, both of us. Just say something if you cannot hear us, and we will fix the usual problems as always.
Yeah, with this thing you never know. But yeah, it seems we have sound. So yes,
Hey,
yes, it's
uh, o- only the two of us today. Fabian was not feeling a bit good today, so it's me and Jairo. And we'll start with just saying a few hellos to all the usual suspects. So I'll start with Twitch. Hello, Big Bronze Rame. Hello, Wind Chaser 216. Darth Tyler 0Z. Lord Drag Gear. Grey Malone. K9 Stand. Pronos Prime. Sunstriker Waza. Choda Boy. The Booster Bot. Mick Calls. Cards 1024. And Menasor G1.
nice. From YouTube, some of our friends: Destroyer Fire Rage, Bill B. Good Silver, Sharksy, Blastwave AT, Jose Artur, Gecko Gummy 5. Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us today.
And from just using YouTube
Yeah,
and Facebook. Hello, License Martis, John Lee Smith, Derek Sparks Franklin, Wee Wee Lou, Simon Parnell, Eric Patterson, Michael Robbie, Hunter Andrews, Victor Muir, Eric Partin, and everyone else. Hello, everyone.
hello everyone. The usual suspects, as you said, and any new joiners. Hello.
It's gonna be a bit thin on content from our side this stream. We're probably gonna be showcase a bit of the new 5-star bots. To the usual, I'll go through the event for this weekend, the story dialogue that you can never escape, and then we'll do a bit more Q&A than usual. So it's a good opportunity if people have any questions to ask us. Um, yeah.
Yeah, that is cool. So
Unfortunately, we don't have the next spot ready, so we cannot talk or show that. I can probably talk a bit for the new combat bot, but again, not much to show there. Um, so will we start with the event?
yes, let's jump into Supercharged Operations. Last week we left it in an attack, both on the Autobot and the Decepticon side. Someone was attacking their bases, and soon we'll know what's happening there and who is sending that. And that means we are in the second week of the saga. And as you can see in the
If you can
screen,
see.
well, uh, 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 maybe. Maybe. Have you trust
Maybe.
your device, Yanis?
Ah, trust it.
Well, yeah, you can check in the game right now because you have the preview there too. It's an IT, it's an individual tournament, and this time it's a bit special. It's something it's been requested for a while. Because it has squad cores and squad chips, it's a good chance to get your squad cores. As a reminder, it's this kind of power core you attach to a class of bot, and it will have effects that applies to all the bots of that class in your squad. So it makes stronger your whole squad, not only a individual, but all of them. And it has also some of the usual, so everyone should be happy. It has 4-star shards, 3-star shards, 10k premium shards, considering that's like 10 premium with their own chances to be a 4-star, 3-star, or 2-star. 5 squad core chips. It has a lot of spark too, and then a guaranteed gold squad power core. If you go to the end of the tiers, it's not a hard one. It's kind of okay to get and to reach, and then it will be the usual total spark crystals if you want to go further. If you have, for whatever reason, a free weekend, you want to play more, it's your chance. Also, you get the triple XP this time, and the different total spark crystals that they have up to
Ah,
10k spark per crystal.
nope.
Nope.
Can't get it to work. Awesome.
Well,
Fail.
Everything we talk, we'll talk like friends today. And yeah, you have the image of this chip. Right now, the only way to get it is in the Shanix store, so it's not often that you can get it from an event. So don't miss it. You can get lucky and get a lot of silver and gold squad power cores or a gold guaranteed. So hope you have fun this weekend in this individual tournament.
Hmm.
And that was the
Ah,
event.
I'm still trying to figure it out. We have to get the screen working.
So,
Otherwise, will be a really boring dialogue that we'll have to actually do the emotes, our face too.
someday we'll
Uh,
have a perfect. Don't worry. Someday, keep dreaming. I will jump into the chat meanwhile in case there are some questions. Uh, Surprisingly, some people is asking for the dialogue. Well, it's only Chada Boy, but I will believe it's more people, even if they don't say anything. We know you love it and hate it at the same time. Some people is very grateful and happy about Omega Supreme and Overlord, so that's good to hear. There was a lot of good work there,
destroyed.
and yes, we'll have more the WFC skin course. Not in this event, but soon there will be more chances to get them, as we promised. There will be something, kind of a reward you will get from time to time in events to collect your War for Cybertron skin course.
I give up.
It's okay. It's okay. So more questions. Jumping on YouTube. Let's see. Galaxy Force Optimus Prime. Impressive name. We'll put it on the list and check it someday. Uh, uh, what else? G2 skin course. Yeah. Your Dinobots need some colors. Say Jason Wright. That is true. That is true. Someday, who knows? Maybe we will apply the G2 skin course for some bots. What else? Bulkhead in the future. Odinonka31 is asking. We always write down the names you drop in the chat and many ideas that help us to decide what bots will be next. Usually, we like to think about G1 and classics, but also on bots that will have a new toy or a reward soon. So it will go to our consideration list. Any plans to add the rest of the headmasters? We have many plans. So maybe. Destroyer Fire Rage 5-star event is next week. Yes, it is. It is. Get ready. It will be a 100 prestige event. It will be a 1 million points event. You don't have to go through all of them, but it's a good chance because you get up to 1,000 5-star shards. That's a good chance to complete 5,000 required amount and open one of the new 5-star crystals. I'm jumping now to Facebook. Let's see.
Still trying.
Don't worry. Okay, Hector Chavez is asking, "Hi, Omega Supreme Grapple Par. When?" So Omega Supreme Grapple Par and Overlord. I think it's the gun part. It's what you need to make them into a 4-star. It's a bit too soon, so not yet. They are not yet, Hector, but it will be happening on not so long, but it will be happening. It will be happening when. Right now, it would be too OP and too strong for everyone, but yeah, it's inside our list and things to come.
Okay. Giving up. So I don't know if we can actually do the dialogue without showing the characters.
It will be a bit sad, that's for sure. But it's a classic. I don't think we have ever missed the dialogue.
Mm. Can see if
It's
there's any questions for the
yeah.
moment.
Yeah, there is a request for Transformer Cybertron skins. It's nice to see. It's creating like a trend now, and good to hear that people is loving the skins. So Transformer Cybertron, Unicorn Trilogy. There are things that we may consider in the future. The plan for the for Cybertron skins is to expand them with other sagas and other alternative realities. I don't know how to call it, but yeah, there is it's our list to have some more of these skins. What else can we? A new female combiner. I haven't heard about that, but if it's there, we'll check it for sure. Well, getting back to Twitch, doing a rotation there between different platforms because today we are two people, so it will be a bit of a delay in between.
Yeah.
So Optimus Rodimus 1980. Oh, we are close to be from the same generation. I am 1981. A good year. Will Blue Streak, Spinister, Whirl, Double Dealer, and Slack Slinger. Yeah, Slack Slinger make an appearance. I can tell you, we like them. Some of the names ring a bell. I am repeating that a lot today, but yes, some of the names are on the list, and they will eventually make an appearance into the game. What else? Will Overlord's human partners, Giga and Mega, be in the game in saying dialogue? I don't know, but I think it's a bit unlikely. We
Yeah, well,
like
it's a
to.
bit harder to get like human
Uh,
characters. Like we have the tech and the experience to do a lot more bots, but the human characters are a bit different. I mean, we did play around with the GI Joe, but since then, so we haven't really done any, and we wouldn't really do any character 3D art unless they would have some functionality of the game. So probably not likely.
yeah, you don't have much of a. You can play with them a lot. It's just the dialogue, and it's you don't see them in game. And yeah, we prefer to invest resources into more bots, and the bigger the better, like Omega Supreme and Overlord. Ay, what else?
Well, I believe we can do the dialogue even without showing the screen. Fortunately, technology has failed us once again. Like two
Damn
options,
you, technology.
none of them work. I think I like Zoom says like you can airstream your device. You just need to put a password, and they was give me no password, and it's like
Uh,
uh, so when it's not meant to work, it's not gonna work ever. Cool. So would probably it would be interesting. But I guess people can actually just sit in their own device too. Let me know when you're ready, Hyro.
I am ready.
So, Blaster. Yo! My Astral Defense board just lit up like a crimson clam bake.
Yeah, we have got trouble times
We might
two.
need to we might need to say who character
Oh yeah,
does what.
that was Melody. That was Melody. And she says, Space Bridge incursions, targeted ones at that. Dislocation or vicinity of, and that are around the Decepticon command post.
Ultra Magnus. So this isn't the Thesaurus importing his next combiner component melody.
Doubtful, Ultra Magnus. Reads more like the opening gambit of what we all saw coming.
Impactor. This is the Thesaurus kicking back and looking to take back Iron Bison from Megatron. Ultra Magnus. Most likely, yes. Take a team Impactor, see who this new arrival is, and have Omega Supreme on standby, just in case. Impactor. Bah! Cool your intakes, Snorkeless. Ultra Magnus. It's one bot. My rough wrecker squad can handle it. Let's roll out.
Blaster. Maybe not. Readings from the Earthfall site are off the scale. One thing's come close. Is Matrix energy melody?
Melody.
Yeah, you can do it.
Matrix energy? Oh no! Call them back, Ultra Magnus, now!
Ultra Magnus, I don't understand. Explain.
It's not Matrix energy, it's anti-Matrix energy.
Oh,
Impactor and the others are on a collision course with
Impactor says Nemesis Prime.
Romia. Who?
Springer results one of Shockwave's cyber cloning experiments. He is hardwired into some kind of antiverse.
Rook. Like a twisted mirror image of Optimus and butts to the cyberstrat.
Impactor, enough chatter. Rock, Chromia, Sandstorm, Red Alert, Warpath. Focus your fire.
Sandstorm. Nothing. It's like he's drinking it, shocking up everything we've got and grrrr!
Chromia, Sandstorm!
Melody. Ultra Magnus. Sandstorm down. Life signs negligible. Oh, and now Springer too. Nemesis Prime is cutting a swath through them.
Ultra Magnus, Medics, front and center, now!
And that's it.
It wasn't that bad, I think. Kind of a mess. But yeah, Nemesis Prime. It's Nemesis Prime attacking the Autobot base for some reason, and he's kind of overcharged. And tomorrow you will be able to see who is attacking the Decepticon base.
Yeah. So hopefully, I mean, there'll be some hints about the next bot that's gonna come in. I think some people were able to tell from the last story, but we're definitely gonna be revealing a thing next week. He's gonna be a pretty special bot. So can wait for us to show it actually on the next stream, like 2 weeks time. So yeah, the story is rising. Still, Deathosaurus looking for his combiner. Omega Supreme is still there, but still like powering up. There's lots to happen in the Earthworks in the future. But in the meantime, I guess we can reveal, we can talk about more about what happened today with the release on the new 5-star bots.
Oh yeah.
So if you guys go into the game, you can actually see that the 5-star bots has been updated. So now you can actually pull from the new batch of characters. The new batch, as a reminder, includes
I can help.
includes. You can help. You can
I
go
can
for it.
help you. Blades and Dirge. Ultra Magnus. No, Armada. No, yes, Ultra Magnus. No,
No, no. Okay, Blades and Dirt, Laser,
Laser Optimum. That's
Laser
right.
Optimus, and Armada Megatron. Jetfire and Starscream, the base versions. Rhinox and Tarantulas, and Smokescreen and Breakneck. So, as we said, we have done some changes to some of these characters. The ones we felt needed to be a bit more boost, also as a 5-star, but also in the 4-star versions, because we want to actually be able uh, to get them a bit better. So I think the ones that got the bigger update is Laser Optimus and Smokescreen. There's actually a lot of changes, which I find I need to remind me because there was like a bunch of them. Um, Let me find that out. And I think also blades get a bit of a changes, but nothing significant. So we can start with Breakneck, which is actually for me, he's my favorite. I think he has the promise of being a really, really good bot. So what we've done for Breakneck and Smokescreen is the amount of damage done uh, from the special ability to a building that's not going to be instantly destroyed. So it's not below the threshold that destroys it, has been doubled for all star ratings. Also, for the 5 stars, the threshold to instantly destroy target is 40%. We've also greatly increased their ability range. So pretty much now, I think Smokescreen can pretty much destroy any building anywhere on the map, but just from the the landing zone. So that would be a really good support bot to do with other like Elita One or SCAP that goes behind enemy lines, and you just need to finish the building and help for them. Also, other things we've done. The damage multiplier against bots is higher for the 5 stars. So this means the damage will be especially high because of this new damage multiplier and the naturally occurring higher DPS of the 5-star version. So the 5-star version does a lot more damage against bots. I think if you have him leveled up with the 5-star around level 60, he does around 10,000 damage against op bots. So this also includes combiners. So for me, this is like if you're fighting really strong bots or combiners, you can easily take a big chunk of their health by just using Smokescreen's ability or Breakneck. Lastly, I think the long range passive ability, Snipe, also receives higher damage multiplier against bots. This is the first ability that he does every now on a cooldown, so that he takes a bit of more of a time and then he fires. That will actually also be doing increasable damage against bots. So Smokescreen's Breakneck is kind of an against bot specialist, and also some help for finisher to finish buildings for long distance support. And of course, they're already really good bots because they already have a lot of like range, and their base damage does quite a lot of damage because it doesn't fire as quick. You can actually put any questions in the chat and I can do that later. But moving on to Laser Optimus Armada Megatron, who's also had quite a big change. Those changes has actually gone through to the 4-star. So if you have a 4-star and a 3-star, you can actually have a look at them. So the cost reduction of the ability has gone down to 5, the initial cost, and then 2, its increase. It's similar to what Sendius Magnus and Sendius Malun has. So it's really cheaper to actually use them. Also, the special ability has increased range. And what we've tried to do is, because there is a problem with the bounces of the projectiles that usually like to hit walls, we've actually made a lot more of the damage come from the initial fire that Laser Optimus and Armada Megatron do. So the initial target will getting more damage, and then you're gonna have 2 more bounces with a bit less damage, but most of the damage is now moved to that initial shot. So you don't really care if the bounce actually been taken for walls. Um, Also, we have reduced the ability duration from 50 seconds to 10 seconds. But that was because we increased the speed of the attacks and the damage to make up for that. Because it felt like a lot of people were saying he was stuck on one point doing a lot of damage, and a lot of other people were moving. So now he's a bit quicker, just going in, doing a lot more damage, and then can actually catch up with the rest of the squad. We also done a few changes on the G1 core for him. So the still duration has been reduced to 10 seconds to match the new ability duration, but the still absorption that the core has also been raised from 20% to 50%. So when you have a G1 core, instead including increasing ability damage, it also raised the still absorption on the absorption you do for any damage coming in to 50%. So a really good bot. Again, like I mean, the bot that has the technique mode can sit there and deal a lot of damage. I think people were counting is around 20,000 damage on the 10 seconds, and also can actually take a bit of the damage done to it back. So a really strong outpost bot and a really strong bot in the battlefield because his stats are all pretty strong. And of course, a lot of other people like Sunstreaker was, thank you for that, actually doing putting more stats. We're actually there's a few of the videos that they have done that you can check out to do a bit better breakdown on the new bots. So the last one that got a big significant change was Blades and Dirts. The cost reduction has been decreased to down to 5 initial, and then just by a 3 ability increase for the next thing. Also, each level of the 5-star ability increase the hug duration by 0.6%, as opposed to 0.3 seconds that was for the 4-star, which means that the duration of the ability is now much can actually last a lot longer for the 5-star. Also, the defense is hacked by the 5-star ability attacking with the 80% of the speed, so they can actually deal a lot of the bits of the actually damage back to the target. And we actually made it a bit clear to understand what the ability does, because there was a bit confusion with the slowdown. So it's a bit clearer. Um, so that's Blades and Dirts. Jetfire and Starscream, while they've not been changed, I don't think they needed one, because the single ability damage that they do is really big, and it's they're all like being like they're one shot bots. That's what they need to do, and they can actually do that quicker than any other bot. So it allows you after a point to, if you don't want to use enhanced ordinance to do that, to put any other core that you need to support. But with the ability of combat bots, they're really strong bots, so they didn't require anything. But we also changed their specific cores, the Chrome Jetfire core and the Starscream Count core, to now, instead of, they used to be just normal attack increase, now they actually offer a special ability damage increase, which is the same as the equivalent rating of enhanced ordinance, but also has a damage reflection. So it actually reflects any damage from beam lasers and laser turrets, which is similar to other cores. So we have actually changed those cores to be better for the meta, and it will be actually really used for those bots. The final change is for Rhinox and Tarantulas. This is a change that we've done for all star ratings. So Rhinox Tarantulas would now be immune to stun while charging, so they cannot be while charged being grabbed from a stun mine and not actually do their ability. So that's the change. Uh, yeah, I think also Rhinox and Tarantulas are pretty strong bots. They don't really need much of a change. Their stats and abilities are already pretty good, so they are being already quite useful. So yeah, that's the changes. Like I bet there have been a lot of questions going on the background. Uh, you can probably check the bots into the game. The changes already gone live, and also I think we're gonna have a challenge battle for them, so you can actually play around with them. Um,
Wow. Yeah, that was a lot of talking.
yeah, I need some water now.
Yeah, if you want a summary of that, there is on the newsletter we send weekly, and you can
Yeah.
check the details and numbers and everything.
Also, Sunstriker was and a few others like from my YouTubers have done quite a good breakdown of the bots. So please check their YouTube channel for more details, and we'll be sharing those streams later on today. Um, cool.
Cool. I was fishing for some QA. Someone asked, "Will you add more Transformers music into the game?"
This is
You're
our question. Not planned at the moment. I did say if at some point like Hasbro gets the rights for the movie, maybe you'll get some of that soundtrack. But considering the rights we have at the moment, it doesn't feel like there's any gonna be any new that we should grab for right now.
cool. Are the new combat bots coming to game next week? Uh,
Ye- Yep, that is the plan, I think. There was actually someone else asked if we can have any teaser for the new combat bots. I think we revealed them.
yeah.
So the names are Rank and Shoot. Uh, they're actually gonna be the first combat bots that will be for healers. So that is a teaser. So it's gonna be combat bots that can actually change the healer abilities and enhance them. So we'll have more details in the news feeds next week. We still haven't even started working on them or balancing them, so it's really early to talk more about that capabilities. But it will be combat bots specifically for healers, so it will be something really good, because a lot of people were asking where can we actually get something to put on healers,
You
and
have them.
they are the bots.
You have them on the screen now. Yeah, they are cool. Pretty cool. Out. Nice. Any chance for the bots from 5 stars bots from the first and second batch to get a buff?
No plan at the moment. We do have a few projects now but we finished with a lot of the work with the campaigns and the new combiners to enhance some bots or combiners that people have been asking. So maybe we'll have a look at some of those bots. A lot of the bots, though, I think on the 5 stars are pretty strong. There's a few changes that a lot of people that don't like or don't fit their squads, but I'm pretty happy actually with a lot of the 5 stars. Like I think they all have their own. I mean, with maybe a few changes that maybe we have to review.
Cool. A few questions for me. When will Top Shot and Fireline come in free chip next week? So the update, it's time for the update. So they will drop from the free chip. They will drop from any combat chip. That means premium chips and also other combat chips, but basically it will be added to all the drops. They are now also in the 5 star as they were released a bit earlier that we intended to. But now they are completely added into the all crystals, all the chips to be correct. More fembots for the Decepticons, please. Yes, yes. They will. They will come. It's on the list. Then there was a question about 5 stars not being for casual players, and to be honest, of course, it's like end game, end content of the game. They are not easy to get, but we have a 5 star every other saga, and that's been for many years now. You have chances to get 4 stars. They have been added to the free crystal. So 5 star, 4 star duplicates would happen, of course, and then you would have your chance to get more and more 5 star shards.
I
So
think, to be honest, through all the events that we've run, I think even free-to players can actually maybe even have 2 5 stars if they're actually participating and they have an alliance that can actually get quite a bit of their rewards. And of course, like the more we do, the more we actually make things easier to get. Like as you said, free crystals now have a possibility to give you a 4 star or a 4 star tube. So yes, it's hard to get 5 stars. This end game content, we do want them to be hard because we don't, as I said, we want to rely on the 5 stars. Uh, but I think people can actually even get them, even if they are not like paying players.
that is correct, and that without considering other sources like
Mm.
4 stars,
Yeah,
shards, and different. Yeah. Technical question.
I'll I-
Yeah.
I'll take a question
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Please.
a lot of people are complaining about Inferno, so it's a time to talk about nerfs, my favorite subject. And not to say that we're actually running away from that thing. The reason for Inferno chains to not be stacked was it became apparently to us that with the ability to 3 stack with some abilities like Windblade's attack or like for example the new Jetfires like Airstrike, you could actually do like 15,000 damage for one single target. This game is not designed for that amount of damage, and that will break the game. They already saw like there was an ability where 3 bots could take an HQ17 maximum base without any defender be doing anything. That by itself means that there was no option but to actually remove that. We left it because we didn't play the game. We knew about it, but we go like it's not actually something catastrophical. But as soon as we find this, there's no other option. Like we will do those changes when the game balance is affected. We don't like doing it, but we're not gonna have two bots being able to solo a base. That's not good for any of the game for the players. I mean, you might like it when you do it, but it's not fun because when you have no other choice of defending against it. So for that, we have to go in and change it. That was always a bug, so it was never designed to be like that, and we had to change it. So that's all we're gonna say. There was a We did offer back the Spark, and I'm pretty sure like Inferno is still a really good bot, so that didn't require any other form. So it's unfortunate. We have only done, especially lately, like maybe like a 2 or 3 or 4 nerfs, but we've done like massive increases on other bots, older bots, and we'll keep doing it. And but the game balance and the game has to be sustained, and we're gonna have to make changes like that, even though it pains us and it pains you, but it is for the better of the game. Moving on to other things. Any questions for you, Jairo?
A lot. Okay. Well, there is the usual question of having combiners for the alt faction. Yeah, we know it's something big to implement, so no news for that for the moment. But still, it's there are many other things on first on the priority. There is a question about the Shanix store update. Yes, it's happening. It's happening soon, pretty soon. So it will be there, and it will be there sooner than you think. Uh,
There's a question about ability 11. So ability 11 was actually we were planning on start working on it soon, but we decided that in order to make justice for that, we wanted to delay it a bit more so can actually get some new tech there that we don't have at the moment. Our idea for ability 11 is not only to give you an increase of stats as security ability does, but if possible to enhance the ability with some kind of other way. So make it kind of a really special ability. Because this will require a bit of new tech, we have decided to delay it and not push it early. But we think that's for the best because I mean it would be expensive and you want to get some more out of it instead of just like a 5% increase on ability damage. So stay tuned for that for sure.
nice, it's fair. Sans Ricarwota he's asking, will we see any new G1 cores soon? Yes, you will see new G1 cores soon. So we
Yeah,
had
there
kind of
is
a
another bots that we currently have finished the first pass on them. Not revealing anyone because we still there were a few technical problems like with some VFX. So we'll see if they're gonna make it soon or we need to delay it to actually make justice on them. Because if the VFX is missing, especially for one bot that's in the new G1 bots, we wanted to actually have to make it really special. So we'll see how that goes. We either be released quite shortly or we might have to delay it for until the next client release.
nice. Question: can you guys improve or adjust the energon on Zone 12 bases and below?
Hmm? Yeah, we've done the way we've done the Z Energy on, especially for Zone 12, was a lot of bots can solo it. So we didn't want people to just keep soloing Zone 12 and get enough energy onto like, why would I send a whole like 4 bots on Zone 13 if I can just solo this bot on Zone 12 and get the same better return for energy on? Maybe it's a bit too little. Maybe we plan to just tweak it a bit. I won't increase it by significantly because I still don't want people to just get all the bots and just solo zone 12 and just do that. I prefer bots to actually challenge themselves on the higher zones. Um,
Cool. Um, yeah, I guess we can also mention that we would like to implement at some point a system where to exchange the energon for something that's useful for our players.
yeah,
But we were thinking about it, and right now there is nothing that really makes for it. So we are designing and thinking about what can be it exchange something cool, right? We want to introduce
yeah.
something
So
there.
for
So
the Z Energon, yeah, for sure we're planning on doing something interesting too, and something quite new. So stay tuned for about keep your Z Energon because you will definitely need it for a lot of things in the future. Definitely for ability 11 and more stuff that you could actually exchange things. But yeah, we're planning to do something good instead. We were considering like doing an Energon change, but it didn't feel it's good enough for that. So for sure, more things will happen with that currency.
yeah, and that also applies to players that are not close enough for SQ17. The thing it will be interesting for all kinds of players. So yeah, keep tuned. What else? When will trench food be available for free chips? It will take still some weeks, as it was released on last saga. So it will be like one saga in between.
Mm.
New trailer. When are we having a new trailer? I want a new trailer.
I want one too, but unfortunately, it takes a lot of effort.
It's a lot.
And we actually Mark, our specialist for videos, it's not longer with us, so we definitely need some new like star to come in and do a video. But um,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we definitely want the new trailers, but it's not easy to do.
It's a lot of work. I was watching the Netflix show and oh, it looks cool, right? And a lot of animation, but also when you compare to our trailers, they are not bad at all. I mean, they are pretty amazing. And yes, even if they are short, it takes a lot of work and people are working on them.
Yeah. Like since Alvin said disappointed there's no new trailer for Overlord on Omega. I know we were so close to get one make, but unfortunately it fall apart. We didn't have the time. So hopefully in the future with something else, something cool coming in, we might be able to get a new trailer. Um,
Cool.
cool. What's there? So
Should we do a trivia in between?
yeah, let's do trivia. Let's break a bit of the questions and actually get to ask something for our
For
players.
them. So as usual, they come from Nathan Webb. Thanks to you for sending us these questions. And question one. So get ready for trivia. Question one says, in the IDW comics, it's revealed that Drunk had a previous name, but he had forgotten it after a bout of memory loss. So what was Rank's original name? It's time to Google. Rang, that is the next combat bot we are releasing, but he had a different name in the past, but he had forgotten. So, what was his original name? As usual, we need your in-game name, we need your HQ, and we need your alliance name so we can find you and send you a freebie. It will be the standard freebie this time. That is, I think it's like some group of stuff. I'm not sure what it is right now. I think it's like a daily crystal, but it's a freebie. So, question: what was Rank's original name?
I'll do a few questions in the meantime. We were asking if we could get hard mode done for Cyber Wars, for Wars in Cybertron League. Yes, actually, I've been meaning to do that for a while now. I just need to verify that it actually works correctly there. It's just it's been put on the back burner for no reason, but it is the intention to put hard mode on Cybertron League. Not in any league below because I don't think it makes sense to give ability for strong people to get more points when we already like debuffing HQs. So I think that would be disadvantages for other leagues. But Cybertron League and Prime League will have the ability to do hard mode if you so choose to. Um,
Someone is asking about the 10 opening crystal.
oh, I don't know. That'll be a cool feature to do. We have a lot of crystals coming in, but who knows? Who knows?
Okay, I'm doing some random selection from winners as we start to have a lot of answers. As usual, we'll take one from Twitch, another
Cool.
one from YouTube, and another one from Facebook.
People are asking when we're gonna get the rest of the War for Cybertron skins. Maybe we've already answered that. It's gonna come in other events. There will be maybe other ways of getting it. We're definitely gonna make them available. And some other people are asking if you can actually get duplicate skins. No, you cannot. The way the crystal works, like you will always guarantee to get one. So stay tuned for for them coming back in the future, and be glad there's no duplicates on those.
Okay, we only miss Facebook. Let's see.
You might want to get it because Facebook's not connecting to me anymore.
Don't worry. What? I think people is copying the answer of someone and pasting the name of that person too.
Oh,
that's
sample copy.
that's no bueno. Okay.
Uh, people, Papi Bless, I've already said like we will check all combiners. It is something we want to do, especially Superior and Devastator. I don't promise about checking any of the other ones, but those ones will be checked.
Cool. So yes, we got winners. It was not a hard question. So the original name, as confusing as it seems, it was Primus. Why? Only Nathan knows. No, I don't know. There is a story behind for sure. But yeah, a lot of Primus there. So Rang original name was Primus. And the winners from Twitch, we have Def Null Ray, whose name in game is Tarn Alliance Hades Sense. From YouTube, we have Grain Time from Alliance TF Cybertron Ops. And from Facebook, Stan Myers, whose name is Primus. No, sorry. The answer is Primus, and the name is Laserhorn04 from the Rangers Records Alliance. I think,
Congratulations, guys.
yeah, congratulations. This is kind of totally random, but it's hard to land in new names. So if you haven't been chosen this time, keep trying because we just do it randomized as good as we can. Okay, so do you want to read the second or should I?
I'll try to read it. Let me see if I can find it. Um, okay, so question number 2. Shroot has also had a name change, but his name change was due to trademark issues on Hasbro's part. But what was Shroot's original G1 name?
Oh, you don't.
So, again, what's the original name for Shroot?
Yeah, you don't have to
And what
go
people
far,
probably most people know him as.
and they don't have to go too far away to find the answer, right? Fun fact: according to I think the TF wiki page, Schroot's name it's based on Dwight Schrute from The Office, and he's supposed to have this kind of character, super by the book and oblivious to everything else, just this slow and this how it is. And yeah, that's fun. That's a kind of I guess that's why he has this beet color, this kind of purple beet farm color. But his original name was another one, and that's what we want to know. I will look for answers if you want to keep answering
Yeah,
Q&As.
I'll get some questions. I'll leave the stabbies to you. Um,
Stabby, stabby.
let's see, there was a question. Will people ever be able to purchase bots as personal character bundles from opposite factions?
Okay. It's it's not easy an answer because the moment we enable that, a lot of people that are not
Yeah,
chasing all factions will get just all factions, right? They will miss like 80 bots, 80 Decepticons, 80 Autobots, and that makes it hard and not really fair for everyone.
yeah. I
So
think yeah, it's not gonna be fair. So, fortunately, yeah, I don't see it likely.
yeah, it's just one of these things that have at least we haven't found a roundabout yet. Okay, I'm selecting now from YouTube and see if I'm not repeating myself. Okay, and then going to Facebook. Facebook is always the most silent channel for some reason.
Will we ever do a crossover event with My Little Pony?
If you wish it strong enough, it may
If you
happen.
believe in it, it can happen. um, I like the some people still continuing about the thrust phase. Probably bless my friend. If I could just go in and actually change that face myself, I would do it just for you. But unfortunately, it's not just about me. So still nothing on that front. But you can still believe, and maybe it can happen.
We should make a Papilless skin core that makes the eyes very bright for anything, or just blanks the whole face. Uh, okay, we got the winners.
Cool. Let's do that.
And the answer was The answer was hair
Hair,
splitter.
hair splitter.
Yeah, originally one of Spinister's target masters. I wonder which was the problem to name it hair splitter. But yeah, it's the wall of brands, and we have the winners. So from Twitch, it's Black Shadow, Alliance Baby Nose, and HQ12 Baby Nose. That's a nice name. From YouTube, we have yeah, for Boxcon Base Speak from Scorch Moon, who also said Hair Splitter. And then from Facebook, we have Samuel Greff, whose name in game is Origins of Primos, who also said Hair Splitter. And I guess your alliance is Max. So congratulations to the winners. You get some freebies from some fun questions from Nathan Webb. And yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations, guys. There's a few questions going around about some game improvements, naming of pod squads, or shortening some of the cores. We have actually we are always listening to suggestions, and we can see what we can do. I don't know about naming squads. It's a bit gonna be complicated, and like a lot of the times I don't see as that is actually something that's really needed or really requested. Of course, suggestions are always we have a place where we keep them, and we actually always considering when we have the time. So you never know in the future, but I don't think it's a priority at the moment to do something like that. Um,
So I have mentioned, Nathan requested to us to remind everyone this is coming. It's a big broadcast of TFN on 2020. I will drop the link there. Basically, it's like going to a big meeting about
mm,
Transformers, and you can do it from your house and from
mm,
everywhere. So just follow the instructions on the link to join the TF Nation or TFN big broadcast of 2020.
cool.
So I will drop now the link on the different chats. You may see it as an echo and not officially the Transformers Earth Earth Wars account, but yeah, it's me talking there and dropping it in Facebook. So it's well, it's no brainer. It's tfnation.com, and they have this huge event coming. And I have another mention, and it will be over. About Sansrikar Woza, who is doing something, I believe it's this weekend, where he will be opening the new 5-star badge. I believe it was three.
I think it's tonight.
It's tonight. It's actually tonight. Okay, so you can link one with other and have some fun seeing him opening the new 5-star, the batch 7, and we wish you the best of lucks, Sunstreaker. So join him. I will drop his YouTube channel link also in
I
the
can
different
I can
chats.
do it. I think one
Okay.
sec. Wait. Uh, I'll do Twitch because I'm logged in with the official account.
Okay. I can do. I'm in the official in Facebook.
Cool. So yeah, check out Transchecked was as I said, he also has a good breakdown of the new 5-star changes. So please check his channel for more information. Cool. People were asking if we will have any if we're gonna have any sneak peeks for cool things coming up. Unfortunately, not right now. We're still in the kind of a process where we're developing and see what we can actually do. But as soon as we know exactly and we have actually settled on the next few big thing, we'll definitely try to be revealing and give you guys a heads up. Um, and of course, a lot of good suggestions for new characters, and we always listens to those. Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Someone is liking my profile picture in Facebook, and now I'm worried. I don't remember which one I have. Ah, okay, yeah. Thank you. A friend of mine did it because he's a joker. Uh, uh, uh,
Hmm, cool.
well,
People are liking your profile, Jairo.
big mistake. Please don't, please don't come to my house.
Well, it's in Spain, so you have to find you some. Give them
Thanks,
even
you
more
told them.
helps.
You told them, Yanis. Uh, well, it's not been bad. I mean, a lot of questions answered, and always, as
Yeah.
usual, always to answer them.
Unfortunately, due to technical problem, we couldn't show more stuff in game. But hopefully, in the next stream, we can actually have everything working, and we can actually show the next bot. By that point, probably we'll already have released the new combat bots. So stay tuned in the news feed, and of course in the fellow YouTubers that cover the game for more information about them next week. But yeah, we did cover quite a lot of questions, which be good. Um,
Yeah, we're having a weekend with a squad course. We're having next week, well, this week also the new 5 stars.
yeah,
Next week, the new combats, and it will be a 5 star shard event.
so a
Uh,
good opportunity to get the missing 5 star shards you need in order to get a 5 star. So take part for sure for the next weekend. Um, so I like people are fishing about the next bot. You'll find out.
yeah, it's a story from Simon Forman, and he always leaves some hints. They may be more or less obvious. I think it was more obvious this time. But yeah, yeah, soon you will get to know who is coming to Transformers Earth Wars.
Hmm,
Okay, so three
cool.
minutes.
If I don't see any other questions, even finish a bit earlier. Guess we've already covered most of the things.
Yeah, I think it's pretty covered. And we'll be back in 2 weeks. I mean, if you have any
Yeah,
question that we haven't answered, please keep trying. It's not easy for us to find all of them, especially today that we were too. But yeah, we'll be here back in 2 weeks,
cool.
and we'll talk about the new bots. So, cool.
Right. Thanks, guys, for joining us. It's another great stream from us. Hope you guys enjoyed it too. And I hope we see you next time
Yeah,
with more information and more cool stuff to come. Uh, to all the people opening 5 stars, good luck. Hope you get the ones you want. Uh, yeah, like bye, guys, and I'll see you next time.
enjoy the weekend too. Bye.
Bye, guys.